Welcome everybody to the developer commentary of Beneath the Void 2. I am Kcraft, and this is a map that a buddy of mine and I worked on 6, 7, 8 months. Oh man. If you guys did not know, this is a sequel to Beneath the Void 1, which is out now and you can play. I believe it's from 1.5. 1.5 is that version, and 2 versions later, here we are in 1.7. 1.8 is almost out, but I did not want to wait to release this map. So command blocks on, check, starting supplies, we got some rules here. And this book I thought was interesting because a lot of maps that you make or you play and they don't really give you, they give you the version, but you don't really know what was in that version at the time. So I give you a little background here. 1.7, if you're playing after this, because right now it is the latest version. But if you forget what's in this version, it took 15 bookshelves, 30 levels per enchant, food levels deplete quickly. Enchanting a tool is affected its modifier, so like not creative, but if you have a sword and it's sharpness 1, then it goes from +8 damage to +9. It's in that little blue box there. Zombies call from other zombies. I tried to give you stuff that was might be different in the future. It's kind of like fortune telling here. I don't know what's going to be different, so little difficult for me. But set block command was implemented, but it was just implemented like 1.7.4, and we made this map obviously before then, so that's that. Standard rules, don't cheat, basically. Okay, so we're gonna have death counter on. This is a very interesting room that I made myself. A lot of quartz. Health, no need to be on. This is for underneath the other player's name. If you're playing in multiplayer, it'll show how many hearts the other player has. So if you see them low health, you can go in, try to save them, whatever. We're gonna play on normal map, set around normal, and this is to learn about antidotes. So let's press this. I get poison, and it says you've been poisoned for 25 minutes. So if you just sit here for 25 minutes, that would be bad. But the poison is poison 2, so it'll overtake the poison 1 effect. So I have poison 2 or 1 right now, and this is a poison 2 potion. So when I splash myself, I'll poison 2, but it's only 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds, depends when. It hurts right now, but you'll easily regain it, and it is daytime out, so there's just a little bit of darkness over there. You can see some mobs in the distance, but you're safe right here. Let's get this supplies, which is, I think, really, really good balanced supplies. My friend Colin0210 made this right here, made this chest and this little starting area. So he really balanced out the starting supplies pretty good. Protection, leather gear, some sharpness 1 swords, it gets some stone tools. We always hate it when you have to, there's like nothing, and it's just, okay, go for the trees and make a wooden pickaxe and all that, but we just want you to get started right away. And there is spawners over here, and it might be turning night. I don't think so. I think it was just under a tree. That's one thing that might be changed. Dark when it gets dark underground, or underground. No kidding. When you're under a block of some kind, it looks like it's getting night. So I guess it looks like it was getting night for some point, and then it gets lighter as you go out. But anyway, I see a few chests. Yeah, and right now this is the first version I've ever released, and I was going to talk about that. So the thing was, I put random loot chests in the map, and it's, it should put some random loot in it, and I should have done the filter thing, but I have a Mac computer, so I could not use the I'm trying to build here, the Camuse filter for the randomized chest, the one Vex uses. He just doesn't have it for Mac, so I asked Eat Your Peas, Harry, to do that for me, and we were having trouble with it. So I went into the map by hand and and placed all the random loot. I know Amlip did it because in his map he mentioned all the random loot, quote unquote random loot, is placed by the map maker, and that's exactly what I did here. I had to go in. It took 2 hours. It really didn't take as long as I was thinking. In the last map, if you played that last map, Beneath the Void 1, that thing was full of just random loot everywhere, just all over the place. Did not, like, I don't think we even attempted in some areas to make custom loot, like what you just saw right here. You got some good enchantments to start out with, but we didn't even make an attempt, I don't think. It was just random loot 24/7, and I really didn't like that, because when I saw people playing our map, they would come to an area, see a chest like that, and like, oh yes, chest, something gonna be good, and there's nothing in it. So now there's a lot more of these, just good chests, you know, obviously not random, kind of have some themed supplies, if you would say. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this one first. I might need to eat something real fast. And as mentioned in that book, the hunger in 1.7 is ridiculously fast. Like, it just depletes so much and so quickly. So we're not, in this map, 100% you will not starve for food. We will give you enough food. Maybe it's a little iffy. It depends how long you take in the first area. But if you get past the first area, then you're set for food. It's I mean, there's zombies everywhere if you need them. I really don't like to make the player eat zombie flesh. That's just, I think it's pointless. But you know, if they have to, it's always a resource. You can't. The problem with me is I want to plan for everything. So if they don't find this, then I got to give them something else. But if they find this and the other thing, then it's just a big mess, and might be OP, and then areas won't be hard. But that's the nature of a CTM. You don't know what's going to happen, and I think that's what makes them so fun. You just people see areas differently in different ways. Okay, let's might need. Ooh, yeah. Let's get this shovel over here, dig up some dirt. But what I was saying was the CTM is just makes them all different and gives each player a different opportunity to go through an area differently and try and think of creative ways. I've always tried maps. Like, of course I've played other CTM maps. Probably that's how I got the idea to make one. But I've always tried I like to give the map creator the benefit of the doubt, just so that, you know, if there's a there's a rail line, rail lines are kind of sketch anyway. Like in a CTM map, really. I mean, that's kind of sketch anyway. But I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, not to kill me just for no reason at all, you know. But I do like a good prank. Sun's going down here. I do like a good prank, so there is a few traps in here, including this one. I should have cleared my inventory out. Okay, let the loot survive. Great. Just kind of like that. Just kind of stuff like that. That should not kill you at all whatsoever. But just to give you a good scare. Let's see what this sword is. Just give you a good scare. Ooh, smite, great. And I saw boots. Just some good not random loot. Just Well, there's random loot, honestly. Like, whenever we give you stuff, it's random, but sometimes it is there for a purpose. But moving on, right now, how this developer commentary is going to work. Sorry, it is a talky episode. Just trying to get the ball rolling here. What is that, projectile? Don't need 2 arrows. Okay. All right, I think that's all the loot chests. So how this is going to work is there are going to be spoilers, obviously. I'm playing the map. I am the map maker, so I do know kind of what to do, how to do it. And I don't expect to have... Oh, skill. Please don't shoot me. I don't expect the players to be... I expect the players to die, but not like so much that's just so annoying to get your stuff back. Because I tried to think about how I would want to watch this, and one of the ways I don't want to watch this being played is a YouTuber, somebody playing, recording, going into an area 16 times just to get their stuff back, and not having enough loot to do that. Like, I want backup loot. You know, it's just the runs where people they die, and then they cannot get their stuff back. Just they're running in constantly, nothing, just a stone sword in the last area. I do not want that, and I give you plenty of loot, so that does not happen. At some points, the ways you're going to die is something like that. Something like that. Just I've never seen a creeper spawn in there ever. But anyway, moving on. The ways you're gonna die, maybe a surprise, or if you're going into an area full force, just going and blasting in, and maybe you get too far in or something, and you can't go back. You've been in all that situation. Just you try and go too far into an area, and you can't escape that area once you get into it. But I'm gonna wear a few blast protection items in here. Keep this stuff because that is good stuff. I do not want to lose. So yeah, I am not expecting you to die a ton, but I have to expect that there will be deaths, and because of that, must prepare for it. All right, let's take care of you. You're in the cobweb. Don't blow up, please. Thank you. Yeah, but I have to prepare for it. So I think we did a pretty good job at doing that. And this is beta, quote unquote. The map is finished, but there is some bugs with it, because I wanted to get it out to the people, get it out to the peeps, and they can play it. And if I see something wrong, I will go and update the map itself, of course, because that is how I do. How I do. Okay, so first area here, go up the waterfall. And I think that's pretty obvious. I was kind of worried that people wouldn't see the waterfall. So if you go down that cave I saw at the beginning, there will be a sign saying, "Hey, check out that waterfall," because usually waterfalls in CTM maps are pretty sketch. Not gonna lie, but just a forewarning there that this is probably an area you should find first, if not at all. So what this is, Colin made, like, I think up to half of the map. I think that's how it worked. Hi, guy. Are you just standing there? Great. Spawn there or something. Cool. He made up to half, and this is one of the areas, obviously, first area. He and I worked on together. More food. This was just an idea for just a normal. These are sharpness 2, knockback 2, good sword for the area, great sword actually. But this is one of the areas that is interest to both of us, just because I think it's one of the most fun areas to play. You know, they have fun areas, and then they have just plain awful areas that you do not want to play. There you are. Don't hit me, zombie. Gosh, they do so much damage with that pickaxe. Let's see, 3 damage. It's actually a lot. Anyway, but yeah, this is it. There will be a theme throughout all this area with the coal and these items of clothing. So we got hard hat, blast protection 1, TNT chest plate, blast protection 2, work pants, protection 1, steel toes boots, whatever. It's a very common theme, just like a work area for miners to come and dig out the coal. So theme of the area is still intact. If that is a, I mean, most areas have a theme, obviously. I mean, you can't just like put a just put like this mining thing and then have like futuristic skeletons or whatever. Okay, so we have a choice here. Took out the area pretty handily. You'll find these books every so once in a while just saying how this place got here and what it was. But I might switch out for golden pickaxes. They are faster. Okay, so we have two choices here. We got the left choice and the right choice. I'm going to tell you what each of these does. Left choice is a very it's a much faster way to the wool. Let's just say that. To the wool, it is a faster way to get down there, but the left side links up with that. So this side you're just dropping in a hole and seeing what happens. This side is more of a linear approach. There is a caves. I better light this up fast. It is a linear approach, so there is like one way to get there. All that. Excuse me. There is one way to get there, and there's, just it curves around the other side and it comes up here, but it's very linear. That way over there will just drop you into like an intersection type thing, and that is not what we want to be doing. That is not fun. So a ton of coal, lots of coal. This is the first area. Just getting your coal, getting your resources. Should not run out of resources anytime soon. Just 32 in a furnace, great. I am going to chop down some wood because this area you need basic resources, and I will go do that, and we will be right back taking on this area.